Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about how the month of April is going to affect all 12 signs of the zodiac. So what I'm asking you to do is to find out what your Vedic sidereal ascendant or moon sign are. And once you figure that out, then listen to what I have to say for the whole month of April. Now, if you don't know that, and all you know is your Western astrology signs, then you're gonna have to figure it out. You're gonna have to go to either my website or my galactic planner. Either or, you can get your Vedic sidereal, ascendant, or moon. So you can go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org. I have a free chart calculator. But once you put all your information in, don't try to read the charts. Go down to the very bottom, scroll to the bottom, and look where the AS is. That's your ascendant. MO is your moon. Now, better yet, if you go to my galactic planner, you're going to get so much more. And you're going to really appreciate that I told you this. But go to galacticplanner.com, and there it will give you a whole printout of everything you need and make you predictions on your natal chart, plus give you all of your predictions, more so than what I'm doing today. So go to galacticplanner.com. The whole app is going to be completely developed into something new. You're not going to believe where we're going with the state-of-the-art program. But we're looking at getting it out for April, maybe a little bit later, but it is coming. So that's another thing. Another thing is, if you want to study with me and become my student, go to universityofvedicastrology.com. And if you want to study with me with spirituality every week, every single week, become part of a spiritual community, go to my Patreon group. All of that is on galacticcenter.org. Let's get going here. So if your Vedic sidereal, moon or ascendant sit in Aries, then this is a month where a lot of things from the past are showing up. Things you forgot about, things that you need to know about, things that are going to be able to help you move forward in the future. But it's difficult because a lot of past old memories and things are resurfacing. Yeah, practically this whole month, Mars and Saturn are in your 12th with Mercury. So the 12th house deals with bringing up things from the past, and don't dwell on them. Look at them as opportunities for change, because once you address them and let them go, you will not be bothered. This will improve and heal your life. Now, another thing you might be having issues with is sleeping at night. Yes, these are difficult planets to have in the 12th, and maybe you're not dreaming or you're having nightmares, but sleep is definitely disturbed. That's one thing. But you will find that so many things and people and even thoughts and memories of the past will surface throughout this month. And it's there for a reason. It's there to help you heal. If your sidereal, moon, or ascendant sit in Taurus, then you might find that you're going to more social events, more things with other people, meeting new friends, but don't be surprised if they are very confrontational. This might be the month that you might end a few friendships, get some of them that haven't been working for a while, people that you're in total disagreement with. It'll end. And that's a good thing, because it's time to move on and find new friends. But the other aspect is, if you have an older sibling, there can be conflict and problems and disagreements with them as well. But it is a time of great gains. You can come together with gains and more prosperity, but it's going to take a lot of work. But I don't think you're afraid of that, because the rewards will be very great and grand. If your moon or ascendant sit in sidereal Gemini, This means that the stellium of planets in Pisces are in your 10th house. This is the house that deals with your work and your career. Things are changing radically. There's new opportunities. Now, if you have a boss, be careful what you tell them. Do not be confrontational. This may get you into big trouble. But if you have your own business, it's time to forge forward and make some new progress. Change things up. It's going to be a lot of work, but oh my God, the rewards are fantastic. So work and career are really, really progressing, going forward. But not without some bumps in the road. Once you get those fixed, things will start be working a whole lot better. And if you're looking for a job, now's the time to go out and find one. New opportunities in career and work are yours. If your ascendant, sidereal ascendant or moon sits in Cancer, then this means this configuration is in your 9th house, which can mean travels, but be aware the travels you might have to go on suddenly, unexpectedly, and there can be a few bumps in the road getting places, but still, there's something about traveling, and you will be learning a lot of new information. And yes, some of the people that you come in contact, you may not be in agreement with, especially in the area of learning in school or education. If you're in school, do not be confrontive with your professors. It won't work out well to your advantage. But I do see travel for most people and learning new things. But you're going to find that your beliefs about certain things will be conflicted with others. So you might be frustrated with arguing with others. And if your father's still around, there may be some conflicts with your father. If your sidereal moon or ascendant sit in Leo, then all these planets go to your 8th house. This is the house of deep change, transformation, psychotherapy, getting to the core and the bottom of why things aren't working in your life. You might even find that you have a friend or an associate or someone that passes away. That's a little bit of a shock to you during this time. Another thing is you could find that there's discord and unpleasant things going on with a sibling. Yes, that could be another thing. But for the most part, be upstanding, be truthful, be honest and real with yourself. Get into some therapy if you're upset about anything that won't go away. And this is the time to heal. If you have some money coming to you or projects, be aware it may be put on hold or there may be some setbacks. If your moon or your ascendant sit in sidereal Virgo, then this is a time relationships kind of come under fire. You might be, and it's temporary, so don't go overboard with fighting or conflicts. Just lay low, even though you may feel verbally attacked. Be aware that it's only this month and there's something bothering your partners, whether they're business or marriage. This deals with partnerships. And if you're trying to meet somebody, oh my goodness, this may not be the month for it. You might find that you go out and you just find nothing agrees with you about that person, because Mars and Saturn are pretty abrupt malefics to be in the 7th house of marriage and relationships, and business partners be leery of. They may make the wrong choices. Don't let them make the choices. If your moon or ascendant sit in sidereal Libra, then you're going to find that this is a month you got to take care of yourself in terms of your health. Take care of your health. Look and see what's going on with your body. If go to therapy, get a checkup, get an analysis. This can deal with problems and issues with your health. And who knows, this might be the time that you can turn things around and get rid and change a lot of bad habits. But you're a little bit accident prone as well, so take it easy. And if you have a pet, take it easy with them too. Be careful, they could have an accident themselves. All of this is preventative, so please be aware. This is only this month. All of us have to look into issues with our health. At some point or other, this is the month for you to get healthy. If your moon or your ascendant sit in sidereal Scorpio, then this is the time that you're coming up with all sorts of bright and new ideas. Very, very creative working mind, I gotta say. And if you have children though, they may need a lot of attention. Yes, they could need a lot of attention and they're acting out. Give them more attention than usual. They will need it. They are frustrated and they could be angry. And another thing is, if you're trying to get pregnant or have a child, it's not the month to do it. Wait till the following month, because too many malefics in the 5th house will just cause some frustration and problems. So if your moon or your ascendant sit in sidereal Sagittarius, then you've got the stellium of planets in your 4th house. You might be looking for a move. You might be renovating the house. You might be tearing things down to make them new. And or you could even have some things that do break or cause problems, or a flood or something to this effect. Be aware. Things with your home. But also the area of your mother, if she's still around, you could find that she could have problems or an accident. Just take an eye out and be leery and keep an eye on your mom. Okay. If your moon or your ascendant sit in sidereal Capricorn, then this means in this stellium of planets is in your 3rd house. The 3rd house deals with siblings. You will not get along with your siblings if you have any. Steer clear of them. And furthermore, your drive, your ambition, you can overcome obstacles this month. You're having a good, strong willpower to change things. And you feel very progressive and strong about what you're going to achieve. Yeah, it may not be easy, but you're going to get there. And it will be a great accomplishment. You're going to find that you're learning a lot of new things, and people may be a little confrontational about your beliefs. Be aware of that. But the other aspect of this is you could go unexpectedly on a trip or traveling, but be careful. You're a little bit accident prone during this time, or issues or problems around the trip. So if your moon or your ascendant sit in sidereal Aquarius, don't overspend this month. You might find that you don't have a certain amount of cash, but you're spending it anyway. You'll regret it. Be careful. Don't be compulsive or obsessive with spending this month, but you know, you might find some setbacks or delays financially. You got to take that into court and balance the books, okay? That's going to really, really help you out tremendously. And when it comes to issues with your family, there can be some issues, some fights, some confrontation within the family unit. You'll see what I mean. So lay low, don't be the aggressor, and don't stir things up. Just be calm and be careful what you say. You might be saying things that are very hurtful and you would regret that. Last but not least, if your moon or your ascendant sit in sidereal Pisces, then this is a month that you are on the go, you are getting out there, because it's all in your 1st house. Your looks, even your appearance, you're changing how you appear and how you look to other people. But you're a little frustrated. And, well, let me put it this way, a lot frustrated, because this being in your 1st house can mean some major setbacks and delays and obstacles that you have to overcome. Be careful not being too accident prone. This Mars and Saturn, don't forget, Mars wants to go 100 miles an hour, but Saturn wants to stop. So it's like going down the street with one foot on the accelerator and one on the brake. You're feeling frustrated and you want to go, but things are holding you back, just take it easy this month and do what you need to do to change your looks, your appearance, and take it slow and easy. So with that, I've just gone through all 12 of the signs, what they can expect, the focus for their life in the month of April. Remember, if this is inspired you to learn Vedic astrology, go to my university, universityofvedicastrology.com. Thank you.